Random Dude 751 here. Hello and welcome back. This is part 2. So I'm gonna make a rush for this point now. I think that's a Hellcat has got his track damaged, so it can't do anything about it. And the infantry doesn't seem to be there anymore, if they were there. So I'm decapping the point with my machine gunners because I was going to gun down all his infantry. So I'm regaining that point. I'm gonna get my 2 points ready, and I've bought an artillery piece. I believe it's the 17 pounder. Let me just check. Yes, it's 17 powder there. Pounder. So nothing much seems to be going on. I'm rushing up this dude, which is a bit amateur, but will he make? Actually, I think he might have made it. Yeah. Oh no, doesn't. He gets killed. Sorry. Sorry, it's a bit of an old game, but yeah, that dude gets mowed down. So I'm sending all these guys onto the right now. I want to capture the right, 'cause if I can do that, it'll give me a big enough boost to win the game still. I know it's the only way I can win the game at the moment. So I'm going to get some riflemen up here. I got my 17 pounder, and I was going to try and destroy that Hellcat. But I first need to get visual on it. There's no point in me trying to destroy something I can't even see. So my guys are running around, looking for where the enemy could be. I can't really remember what I did here. Oh yes, I remember. I split them up so some can give overwatch on this hill and fire down upon the enemy, and the others will go around to kind of a left of the point, you could say. We're just going to go around there. So I'm marching all these riflemen up, and he doesn't seem to be making any effort. I'm throwing grenades into there, and I get a few kills there. So I'm just clearing it out now, and I'm capturing the point now. Now I'm losing over here as well. So I've got my riflemen. My riflemen seem to get obliterated by something. I think it's the Hellcat again. So at the moment, I control my points than my opponent, but we kind of switched around. I now control the right battle zone, and he now controls the left. But I've got some good units over there, so I wasn't really worried. So bring up some more SMGs, I believe. And that tank's running up, and that's not a good idea with the 17 pounder. But I think my 17 pounder, I believe, is a douche and can't kill. So it's spinning itself around, and when it gets noticed, and I'm telling it to destroy it, and for some reason it doesn't have AP loaded. It refuses to shoot that thing, so my infantry now run into its field of fire, get massacred, and thank God it destroys it. And I'm like, oh, that really annoyed me. That 17 pounder was there just to destroy that, and it did have a chance of destroying it, and just didn't. So really ruined my day. But anyway, so I'm going to have to move out even more infantry now. The middle's still mine, so is the right. I need to get a move on. I'm not going to be able to win the game, even with all 3 battle zones. It's going to be hard to hold them as well, because he's going to be getting his good tanks soonish. I've already lost quite a few at the beginning. Just arranging where they should be. Nice. I would have individually microed those sandbags, but there's just too much going on for me to do that, as you can see, because I was faffing around there. I've missed this, but luckily I believe this is my Piet dude. He fires and Hull crushes it. So yeah, Piet dudes are pretty handy, so I'm going to run him back, because this dude's running after him. So, but I don't want to move him across, because he'll probably get killed. So the tank crew are firing at him instead. And I can see this dude's looking for my Piet dude. And as he's just about to kill my Piet dude, I believe he gets gunned down. Yep, by pure luck, that grenade somehow kills him. Sorry, it's an AC grenade I throw at him, and it luckily doesn't kill my dead guy. But yeah, so that was very lucky there. Just gonna move him back. I'm going to try and destroy its hull. I hull pierced through, so I'm guessing, and he's got mortars firing, so I'm not going to risk another shot. So I'm going to just get him away from there as fast as I can. That battle zone there is just a death trap for infantry. I wasn't really microing very well, as I said. Bit of a rush just to win. So all these dudes are getting gunned down, and I can see all these circles where for some reason these stupid AI rifles just have to run literally right into the same thing as him to finally see him, and then he spots him. Thank God. So now I need to capture this point, and I can't see where it is. I can see a little. I believe that's. I'm not sure what that is. But whatever it is, it's pretty easily destroyed. And now I'm decapping the points. I must have killed the infantry nearby as well. So I'm just going to leave that one guy there. The others can support him. So now my points are boosting. I only got 4 minutes left. I wasn't sure if I could get there. So I believe I'm still quite a bit far behind. I think 100 or something points behind. So I've got to make up some time here, but I don't know how it ends. You could probably guess by now, but still. Since I said rage critical or something, but yeah. So my guys are piling behind these sandbags just created for themselves, splitting them off a bit. They murder these guys running up. Can't remember what they were now, but you know, those guys get murdered. So yeah, I've got all the points on lockdown. The left one seems to be yellow, I believe. So something might be. I think something might have decapped it. Oh. So bring up my own mortar now, because I've had enough of that mortar. I'm not going to hurt it as a problem. So oh no, sorry, I'm still capturing it. I believe. It's only one guy, and one guy takes forever. So I believe that's a tank up there. So I'm just going to get my 17 pounder in position so I can just fire and destroy it. I can't see where it is, what it is from there. But I believe it's some sort of, I believe it's a tank destroyer. I fire, and I think I either damage or I think it damaged its hull. I don't destroy it. So I know that I could have destroyed it, but then it somehow one-shots my 17 pounder, which I was quite amazed about from that distance, especially with that slope. So I'm still just scrambling infantry now. I just really want the need to hold on to these points. I can't afford to lose too much more, so I'm just looking around now. I'm going to be a bit more careful of what I'm doing. This is why 1v1s are hard, because you've got to fight on multiple fronts, especially when you're losing like I was. So now I've got to... So my voice just went very weird then. I don't know why. So now I've got to go around everywhere. I'll destroy that thing with my Piet dude. My Piet dude's coming very handy. He's definitely paid himself off, I think. Yeah, he must have paid himself off. I think that first vehicle he destroyed was more than him. Now he stood the second one. So yeah, I'm happy I put him there. So now decapping the point again. I believe he had infantry nearby who just obviously captured it for the enemy. So I'm just spreading them all out because I don't want them to get hit by that mortar, which is still on the rage. My mortar's still firing. A39 Turtle, he's not even going to go for the centre now, which is a good idea because the centre is just a death zone. So still got my Piet dude, and he's going to have to destroy this Pershing, I believe. So, you know, the US, he's bringing out the big tanks now. This is kind of getting serious now. So this dude's going to have to rocket launcher this tank. So he gets a chance here. I'm microing him, and he stops, and I'm like, oh, come on, just move a bit more forward. So he's still there, and then he moves forward, and I'm like, got ya. So my rocket fires, I believe, and has no effect. It just bounces off the hull, and my rocket dude gets killed. I'm like, I'm lost. But then somehow the AI throws an AT grenade and just crushes its hull, kills all the crew. It's out, and I was I don't know what I would have done without that. But usually the AI screws up, and usually don't even throw the AI and the AT grenade. But the AT grenades are so unreliable. But sometimes they might destroy the tank, and other times they won't. It's nightmare. So don't rely on AT grenades at all, not even for the crappier tanks, because it's just too unreliable to rely on them. So I always get some sort of anti-tank device. So he's rolling up another tank now. I can't see it from here. Sorry, the screen's a bit small on this. It's a Sherman 76W, I believe. So I'm pulling out my own tank, and it's trying to flank my turtle. Now I haven't got a Piet dude there. It was a clever idea. At this point though, I don't believe it could matter. So I got my Cromwell. It fires, it misses, it's reloading. I'm like, oh dear, that's going to destroy me. It fires, and it fires whilst moving and destroys it. And that was very close, because if that Cromwell had waited for me, I believe my A39 turtle would be dead. I didn't want to turn. But anyway, I win. So, good game to my opponent. Although, I believe he leaves right at the end. This is Randomly751 out.